Sit down.
Sure is having fun having the Greenleys here.
What's up?
This is awesome.
It's fun. I wish it was a little warmer, but you know.
Your Jace's 12U team will do a little game changer, right? Like they do it. Yep. All right. Well, we try to do commentary, so if you ever can. Okay. Okay. Good. There he is. Joey fans him.
We got two identical ones over there. I thought those were them.
Hey, come on, bud. Let's go. Right away. Come on, right.
Tell them to go over and say,
Don't mind me, Coach. I'm just talking to all the fans here.
you're not staying in the building.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, here we go.
Game 6.
We have no
Aim Storm 1, 3, and 1 on the year. Playing Dallas Center Grimes.
have them to go and find out do they have a
Ian Nelson on the mound. And Nelson fans him.
do when they have a key, tell them to box us locked in.
It's about 5 degrees warmer from the earlier game. Wind's still about 10 miles an hour. Nelson fans him again. So Ian Nelson
Hey, you're good. You're good.
led the
All
team
right.
in every
All right.
pitching statistic last year. Off to another good start this year, pitching 67% strike percent.
Come on. Come on. Here we go.
I love the strategy from the coaches.
Come on, right.
Sometimes strategy is that on Saturday you just throw your least experienced pitchers, but if you don't put your horses in
Come on. Way to
on
lead it up.
Saturday, you don't make the gold
Hey,
bracket on
battle,
Sunday.
battle.
And you got to at least win one game in order to make the gold bracket on Sunday. So Ian Nelson gonna try to get the job done here tonight.
Come on. Good job. Good job.
Already 3 of the
Hey,
first 5
hey,
pitches
come on,
strikes.
keep
Let's
battling,
meet your
keep battling.
your defense here. We got Graydon Bancroft in left, Landon Dahlberg in center, and Dexter Erdman in right, Finn Burrell at third, Colton Hibbing at short, Ethan Danielson at second, Eli Deerdorf at first. And there's a rocket foul. Again, Ian Nelson on the mound, and Jace Greenlee behind the plate at catcher. Starting out on the bench here, we got Joey Franzen and Ray Moore. Mentioned a few minutes ago, Ian Nelson, 67% strike thrower. He is 4 of 6 strikes to start, and he'll strike out the leadoff batter for
Hey,
DCG.
shorten it up a little bit, okay? Shorten it up. Let's go. Let's go.
Good job, Ian. Great start for Storm as Ian Nelson gets the K. There's another one. Ian Nelson is rolling 5 of his first 7 pitches strikes.
Quick. Quick. Good eye. Good eye.
A little bit high. Obviously, we have a new ump here.
Come on. Come on.
A little too early to say anything about the strike zone. A lot of fans in attendance here tonight for Ames Storm.
Good job. Hey, let's go. Come on.
Burrells,
Hey,
Danielsons,
guys, quick hands.
Erdmans,
Let's go.
Moores, Greenleys, Deerdorfs.
That boy. That boy.
Good spot, Ian. You're good.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Hustle down. Hustle down.
That ball in the dirt. Ian will surrender his first walk of the game.
Hey.
Look alive, Storm. Look alive.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so here we go. Eli Deerdorf needing to learn the rules of holding them on.
Get there!
Ball gets past Greenlee.
Hey, you gotta get that secondary. All right? Hey, breaker. He's there. Let's go. Let's go.
So we got a runner in scoring position here. Top of the first. Ames finally the home team.
Get off.
There's a shot right at Landon Dahlberg. He hardly has to move. Great job by Dahlberg making his first step backwards. That's the way you're supposed to do it out there. First step needs to be backwards. Judge the ball. If it looks like it's moving,
Henry.
turn to your side
Right through
and
it.
run
All right,
after
go.
it. Not to take anything away from Dahlberg, that was hit right at him, so great job there. So 2 down, top of the first. There's a pop fly foul. We'll see if the heat tracking missiles are on these foul balls like they were earlier today. Not too bad there.
Hey, don't drop hands. All right? All right, come on. Go. Time. Here we go. Come on. Get a good lead. Right
This is
there.
the number
he's there.
4 hitter
Watson.
for DCG.
Good eye. Hey, boy.
Good attempt at framing that one there by Greenlee. Not quite successful.
3 steps right. Dex, 3 steps right.
Get off.
Beautiful pitch from Ian Nelson. Definitely warmer
Hey,
than it was for the 2 o'clock game.
get off. Get off.
That one in a little bit inside. That's called a duster. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first.
Come on, Henry. Come on, bud.
Ames Storm opting to put their ace on the mound to start this game. Oh, look good, Ian. Look good.
Hey, Henry. Here we go.
You
Come
might
on.
have another
Let's go.
tight strike zone here
Let's go. Let's go.
this afternoon.
Hey, boy. Let's down.
Nelson surrenders a full count walk, which will put runners at first and second here for DCG.
Hey.
Still 2 outs.
Here we go.
Force it any bag.
2 out. Get off. Get off.
There's a swing and a miss from Nelson. Always a testament to a pitcher's control when first pitch against a lefty is on point.
Hey, you got no one, Ty. You got no one. Just shove it straight across. Don't go behind it. Stay in front. Got it short. Right there.
1-1 the count.
Get off. Ah. Hey,
Make
break.
that 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Ames a strike away from getting out of the first without any runs. Here we go.
Hey. Hey.
Batter is as far back in the box as you can possibly get.
Get off. Get off.
So here we go again, full count.
Hey, you're running on the pitch. Hey, we're going. Run, guy on pitch.
Slight downside to a full count with 2 outs is the runners will automatically go.
Get off. Get off.
If there's a walk, they'll advance. If there's a strikeout, the inning's over, so that's why they walk, and the ball does get past the catcher. Mentally strong, Ian.
Anywhere. Come on. Hey, Eli.
Okay, so base
Come on,
is
big hit
juiced
here.
full
Come on, kid.
of Mustangs from DCG.
2 outs. Ryan, get back. Keep coming behind you. Get back right there. You're good. Keep back. Get off.
Nelson fans him on that one. Quick strike. Batter was about 12 inches off. Number 88 here. So that's a good sign. Probably just need to pitch a couple strikes. There's the second one.
Hey, now you gotta protect.
So here we go, top of the first. No runs, 2 outs, but bases are loaded. Batter 0 balls, 2 strikes. Be good for Nelson's confidence here if he could get the strikeout. And he does. Now let's see it. Greenlee's only got to step on the plate. So that was a bummer. What happened there? What happened there was we had bases loaded, and it was a drop third strike. Normally you'd throw it down to first, and as long as you beat the runner with the throw, the batter is out. But because it was a bases loaded, Greenlee opted to just try to step on home plate. But was not able to beat the runner.
Come on, let's go.
And so the runs scored. DCG leads 1-0. Once again, bases loaded, 2 outs. Now Nelson seems to have settled in. That's 5 straight strikes. All swings and misses. None fouled off. Nelson's fastest pitch of the frame does get fouled off.
Hey, stay alive. Come on, bud.
So Dallas Center Grimes, 25 miles from Ames. One's fouled off again. That is 7 straight strikes thrown by Ian Nelson.
You're right there. You're right there.
That'll help the 67% strike percent. There's a ball high.
Good job, Grant. Come on, Grant. Come on, bud. Come on.
We would love to get out of this inning.
Back one. Yep, right there. Get off.
And another one's fouled out. Now, Greenlee's going to have a chance at this one. And he gets it. All right. So Greenlee redeems himself after the drop third strike, fielding the pop out.
One, two, three,
Runs!
Let's go, fellas. I'm out.
Hey, are we saying composites?
I'm doing it. Let's go, guys. Get back.
Hey, let's go, guys.
Everyone out. Everyone out.
Pump that
Okay, here we go. Bottom of the first. Ames down 1-0. This will be Elijah Deerdorf at the plate. Swing and a miss there for Elijah. 1-1 the count. Elijah comes in batting .545. There's a swing and a miss. Love to get him on to steal some bases and whatnot. They teach you in baseball, you get 2 strikes on you, you shorten up your step because you're just trying to make contact with that ball. Pitcher on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of speed is probably a 4. But he is lefty, which is supposed to be an advantage to right-handed hitters. Ball is going to be outside, so we got a full count. Again, we're in the bottom of the first, 1-0. Ames the home team, Ames down. And Deerdorf will get that past the shortstop, and he is aboard. Full count single from Elijah Deerdorf. First base coach Josh Greenlee now swapping out Luke Deerdorf. So here's Dexter Erdman. Erdman batting .636 on the year. Ooh, and we got a pickoff potential here. And Deerdorf gets caught trying to steal, but is able to get down to second base before the first baseman can get it out of his glove and throw it down to second. That is speed at its finest there. Elijah winning a lot of sprints in track this season. Great job. Erdman fouls it off. Again, Erdman number 2 on the team in batting average and on-base percentage right now. Just having a great start to the season. Ball high and outside, misses by about 3 feet. Takes a strike on a good pitch there from the pitcher. High, outside. It looked like a strike. Colton Hibbing on deck. Deerdorf on second. There's a dribbler to third. And the aggressive base running of Deerdorf jams the third baseman, who doesn't know what to do with a guy coming from second unforced, as Deerdorf only has to take 1 step to get around the third baseman, who at the same time then does not throw Erdman out at first. Colton Hibbing up to bat here, takes one down the middle like a piece of broccoli in Michael Strahan's teeth. And quickly down 0 balls, 2 strikes. Contact. Ball outside there, that was close. 2 strikes, 1 ball to Hibbing. Runners on second and third. This would be a great time for a 2 RBI pop. That one's outside, so 2-2. Again, Erdman on second. Deerdorf on third. And the all-world hitter. Oh. That's going to go up the middle for Hibbing. That'll easily score Deerdorf. Dahlberg will hold Erdman at third, but the RBI for Hibbing. That was a weird sequence for Hibbing. The pitcher started throwing long before Hibbing was ready. But Hibbing slapped it right back at him. Almost, you know, I'm going to get you. So Burrell is going to have a foot race as he does a half swing that lands the ball right between first and second base. Both first and second basemen go for it, and there's nobody at first base to even field what Burrell was Burrell running. So we are off and running here, folks. Deerdorf has scored. Erdman has scored. Hibbing, of course, advances to second. Burrell aboard on the check swing. Bancroft wanting to get in on the action. Takes out the 9-iron. Doesn't quite get low enough for that one as he turns around and laughs at the crowd. How you doing?
Oh, I never laughed at it. I just watched it.
There's a ball high and outside, 1-1, the count to Bancroft. A little bit of a different start, of course, here for Storm. Bancroft takes another strike in that nasty high and away spot that this pitcher is so good at pitching to. So 1-1, nobody out.
I just put him in the band.
Bancroft fouls that one off. Again, Deerdorf has scored. Dexter has scored. Hibbing on second. Burrell on first. Graydon Bancroft up to bat. Bancroft batting .533 this year. Runners are gonna steal, but Bancroft rips it down the left field line, and Hibbing will score from second base. Good job, Colton. Good job by DCG getting the ball in. Holds Burrell to just an advance to second. So, a tale of two cities here as Ames bringing the sticks. We already have more hits in the first inning than we did the entire first game. Danielson hit that one off the end of the bat. Got stung pretty bad on that one. So here's Ian Nelson, the pitcher. Nelson lays off of it. 1-0 the count. My coach used to say, if you were the pitcher, my coach would, and you went up to bat, my coach would say, help your own cause. Nelson, of course, hoping to get the win today, which is awarded to the starting pitcher. It's awarded to the pitcher who first left the game with the lead if they win. Right now that would be Ian Nelson. So, you know, if he could just hit a home run here, that would help. That ball is outside though. Pitcher's got to give him something to pitch. Again, we started off 5 for 5 in the beginning there. Deerdorf hit a blooper, and can't remember what Erdman did. Hibbing up the middle. Burrell checked his swing. Now, this one's hit right at the shortstop. Good base running by Finn Burrell right now, in that the last two hits have been right to the second baseman, right to the shortstop. And had Burrell not been paying attention, he could have easily been doubled up. So good job there. Burrell's going to try to steal third, and does. Some very good third base coaching there from Dahlberg. That's going to set up the double steal here. And Franzen will fly out to center, as center was playing really close. Would have been a perfect hit under normal circumstances, but one of the best catches we've seen all year from a center fielder. And they get out of the inning. And Ames somehow only scores 3 runs after starting off 5 for 5, but takes a 3-1 lead into the second. We'll take a break.
you. Good eye. Up on it. Up on it. Come on, MJ. Come on, bud.
Okay, so Ames takes a 3-1 lead into the second. Nelson gets the party started with a curveball that dropped a good 12 inches for strike one. He's now ahead in the count, 2 strikes, 1 ball.
Go on, MJ. Up on it.
So 2-2 now, the count. Check our defense here. Doesn't look like any changes. Bancroft in left, Dahlberg in center, Erdman in right, Burrell third, Hibbing short, as Nelson gets another strikeout. Danielson second, Deardorff first, Nelson on the mound, and
Toby, come on, let's go.
Jace Greenlee playing catcher. Ball outside. It's turned into a beautiful night here.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
How much more innings do we have? 1 or 2?
It's more like 70 minutes.
70?
Yep.
So is that 3 innings?
Hey,
Probably 3.
Toby.
3 innings?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, you're good. Here we go. Come on, bud.
There's a strike from Nelson. Count 1-1. Another strike from Nelson. He is rolling.
Hey, Toby. A little quicker. A little quicker. Here we go.
The batter here, Kobe Gustafson, number 9 of DCG. There's a pop fly to the gap. Good piece of hitting there by Gustafson from DCG. Runner aboard in the top of the second.
Riley.
Just got a new viewer, so we'll do the old update here. We're in the top of the second. Ames leads 3-1. Ames opting to put their ace,
Here we go, right.
Ian Nelson, on the mound for game 2 of the weekend. Ames fell earlier to 1-3-1 on the year, despite now having still outscored their opponents. Outscored their opponents by 13 runs on the season. Just not figuring it out when it's close at the end. Great job of coaching there by the third base coach on the pass ball. Advice there was to try and turn 1 stolen base into 2, but good job by Greenlee getting after it quick there. We're going to have a quick meeting here between Nelson and Greenlee. Not sure. Oh, they're just meeting because the umpire is taking a moment for himself after getting nicked by the ball in the hand there. So again, top of the second, Ames leads 3-1, 1 out, runner on second for DCG.
Way to leave it up. Good job, Rylan. Good job.
Boy, that was close. I tell you, when Ian misses, it is barely. Landon Dahlberg out in center field, practicing all of his dance moves, trying to stay warm. Nelson, another strike, so 2-2 the count, 1 out, runner on second for DCG, 1 out. Ames leads 3-1. There's a dribbler to Burrell, similar to the first, similar to what Deardorff did to DCG the first time. Burrell almost thought about tagging the runner advancing from second. Instead just opted to throw it to first and got the out, unlike DCG did to us. So nice accurate throw to first to boot. There's a strike from Nelson. batter here not standing far back in the box. Believe it is their bottom of the order. It'd be nice to just retire this one and move on to the bottom of the second.
No, it's there. Swing it. Let's go.
That was a strike, although the umpire signaled ball. So 2 strikes, 1 ball. We are a strike away from being out of the frame here. Nelson tries a little bit of junk.
Anything in here, we got turn on it. All right, turn on it. Quick fast.
Very active. Nelson again, strike away here. He'll pop that one. Can Greenlee for the 2nd straight inning. He does! 2 straight innings. 2 straight innings retiring, making the final out on a pop fly to the catcher.
2 straight times. Excellent job, excellent job, excellent job. Everybody moving, everybody staying warm. Guys, thirsty. Let's go score some runs. Runs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Runs! Thirsty for some runs. Hey, hustle up, fellas. Let's go. I gotta figure that out. Let's go back to your question. What does that mean? Get some water, I guess. Thirsty for some runs.
Ray, Jace.
Ray, Jace, Landon.
Get hits, get hits.
Hey, first base, grab a ball.
Okay, so here we are in the bottom of the second. Ames leads 3-1. Ray, we want some more up the bat. That's a ball. So we got 2 balls, 1 strike. This is batter 2 of 3 in the lineup who consecutively are left-handed. Get a little bit better angle there for Ray Moore. So I don't think this umpire is holding up the right hands for the right balls and whatnot. He definitely, well, no, that's not true. It was 2-1, then we fouled one off, and then that was a strike 3 looking, so. All right, so here's Jace Greenlee. Jace with an interesting stat right now. He's 0 for 0 on the year. He's been walked twice, so he has a batting average of 0 and an on-base percentage of 1,000.
Throw him a strike. Make him swing. Go.
There's a strike right down the middle. Greenlee would be followed by Dahlberg.
There you go. That was it. Oh.
And Greenlee, for the 3rd time today, is aboard on with a walk. And I'll try a silly little throwback there. Pitcher here does have a good pickoff move. Dahlberg way out in front on that one. Dahlberg will pop that one right down the left field line. Beautiful hit from Landon Dahlberg, and he is aboard. Advances Greenlee to second, and that'll bring up Elijah Deerdorf. Here, bottom of 2, 1 out. Ames leads 3-1. Be kind of nice to beat Gallicena Grimes. I coached 7th grade football last year, and they handed us our biggest loss of the year. Ball seemed to be way outside, called a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 run for DCG, 3 for Ames in the bottom of the 2nd here. Ball low as we hit the 40-minute mark in the 100-minute game. Lots of siblings here today. Dexter Erdman's sister, Colton Hibbings, got 2 siblings here as Deerdorf swinging a miss there. Ball high. So now he has 2 strikes. Okay, yep, full count. Here we go, full count, 1 out, bottom of 2. Greenlee on second base. Landon Dahlberg on first. And Deerdorf hits that one right at the third baseman, and it goes under his legs.
Right under the third base glove.
So, and that's about as embarrassing as it gets for the third baseman, but we'll take it. So here's Dexter Erdman. See if Dexter can continue his hot streak. And boy, that was interesting. So Erdman's going to get the RBI, but then Deerdorf is out. I thought Deerdorf was safe. The umpire almost seemed to call it timing out. Here we go again. Hibbing just not ready yet. Get in there, be ready. Big swing. So for the second at-bat today, Hibbing with 2 strikes on him here. Now 2 RBIs potential with Erdman on second, Dahlberg on third. That one was close. Protect! Protect!
I'm watching.
Hibbing will try and run it out, and he does not. So side is retired. Third baseman from DCG redeems himself after the 1 ball from Deerdorf went under his legs. It is cleanly fielded for Hibbing. So Ames gets a run, takes a 4-1 lead into the third inning. We'll take a break.
Top here. Hey, come on, Ryan. Hey, you start off. Come on, bud.
Okay, so here we go. Top of the third. Ames leads 4-1. We have a new pitcher, Finn Burrell. This is going to be the leadoff hitter for DCG.
Hey.
So the coaching staff opting to
Need you on here.
pull
1, 2.
Ian Nelson after 2 innings, probably trying to keep him for tomorrow. That one's a little bit inside, so let's see here. Any changes to the defense? Yes. We have Joey Franzen in left, Landon Dahlberg in center, Dexter Erdman in right, Elijah Deerdorf first, Danielson second. Good job, Finn. Hibbing at short, and then Bancroft at third now. It's Finn Burrell on the mound, and Greenlee. Okay, so this will be a chance for Bancroft. He fields it cleanly. Nice job by Deerdorf there, pretty much doing the splits over at first base to field that one as Bancroft says thank you. Yeah?
I took all the cash.
That's good. Okay, you took all my cash?
Yeah, it was only $10. I thought it was 6 though.
That's okay.
But I accidentally took 5.
Okay. All right.
But Dad,
Yeah.
you have no more cash.
Okay. Story of my life.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so just hit the. There's a pop fly. That one's tough. That'll go over Deerdorf's head as Erdman not able to close in from right fast enough.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
And the leadoff,
Here we go. Hey,
or the number 2 hitter for DCG is aboard. So we're in the top of the third. 46 minutes in to the game. Top of the third. Ames leads 4-1. Burrell on the mound. Just a bit high there.
Hey.
This is the number 3 batter for DCG. Good job, Jace. Greenlee pulls that one out of the dirt. Nice. Swing and a miss there. Good pitch from Burrell.
Go!
That one will get past Greenlee.
Let's count. Here we go.
And we got a 3-ball, 1 strike count. Runner on second. 1 out. Top of the third. Ames leads 4-1.
Come on, right. Come on, right. Hustle down. Hustle down.
And batter number 3 aboard on a walk.
Hey, Ty, 1 out. 1 out. Hey, Henry. Henry, let's go. Hey, Ty.
This will be a cleanup hitter. These DCG batters all taking 5 seconds of signs. There's a easy, soft pop-up to Burrell, who comes off the mound, easily gets that out. Yes, sir.
Here's your money, because right when I got there, the concession stands closed, but 2 more people were.
Okay.
Yeah, but they closed.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. I'm no longer cashless. All right, so Burrell doing a great job here. 2 outs in the top of the third. Ball low and away. Good job by Greenlee there. Runners on first and second for DCG. 2 outs. Wind has died down a bit. Tomorrow looks to be a beautiful day. High of 62. Sun, no clouds.
Get off, Ty.
Lower
Get off.
winds.
Come on.
Ooh, look good. Good framing attempt there by Greenlee. So Ian Nelson on the bench after 2 innings pitched. Let's go, FB. Finn, the pitcher, will be the first up to bat for Ames in the bottom of the third. That ball's outside. Okay, force out at any base, 2 outs, kind of a critical point in the game here. Top of the third, and base is loaded, and Burrell hasn't had a strike here for 5 pitches, and this is definitely a batter he can get out. Let's go, FB. Nice job by Greenlee there. Ball high.
Eli.
Finn's dad loves music. There's a strike from Burrell.
Hey,
Dad loves music, and the neighboring ballpark has some good tunes going, and I looked over and see his head bobbing. There's a second strike from Burrell, and we have battled back from 3 balls, no strikes, to, I believe, full count. Huge pitch here. And he strikes him out. 3 strikes in a row to finish the top of the third with a scoreless inning.
everybody, go get the ball until that. We talked about the priority list, inside out, until somebody calls you off, right? Who do we never really want to catch our pitcher, if possible, right? We've got to take, someone's got to get out there and take control. Here we go. Hits on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hits! Let's go, fellas.
Nice job, Finn.
Good job, Finn.
Finn up. All right, get some hits. Let's go, Finn.
I got it last year.
Okay, so here we go. Bottom of 3. Ames leads 4-1. Finn Burrell, scoreless inning pitched there, will be our first batter. Finn just having a great season, hitting over 700. Takes the ball high or outside. Not sure. Energy from the Ames Storm bench, pretty good. The ball outside. Greenlee calls out from first base. It's got to be absolutely perfect. I'd imagine that is just because we're wanting to see if this guy can even pitch strikes before we go worrying about. So sure enough, there is a third ball. So Burrell up in the count, 3 balls, no strikes. Be interesting to see if he's getting the green light on this or not. Umpire does bail the pitcher out there on a ball that probably painted the outside part of the strike zone. So 3-1. And he does get a second strike past Burrell. So Burrell getting a taste of his own medicine after being down 3-0 as the pitcher. He was up 3-0 as the batter, and now it's a full count. The other pitcher settling in. And Burrell thought he checked his swing, and the umpire said so. It was called a swing. He is down on strikes, is Burrell. And now the pitcher here for DCG, after starting off with 3 straight balls, is on a roll. 4 straight strikes. This is Graydon Bancroft up to bat. Takes one down low. Count 1-1. Bancroft came into today hitting .533. And he will crush that one up the middle. Hit it so hard the ball reached the center fielder and made it back to the infield before Bancroft even got to first base. Thank you. Thank you to the 8 of you following here. This is Ethan Danielson. I need to look up this stat tonight, but if I'm not mistaken, Ethan led the team with the most strikeouts last year and is currently the only one on the team with less than 2 strikeouts. If that is true, that's the stat of the year so far. His improvement at making contact. Case in point there. Fouls one off. Takes the ball outside, so 1-1. I also like about Danielson that he drops the bat when he's not going to swing rather than swoops it in front of his knees. Going to go back to preschool here for a moment and tie our shoes over at first base. That's the reason for the holdup. As the sun pops out, probably got about an hour of sunlight left as we near the 1 hour mark in this game. Yeah, Danielson thought that one was inside. Yeah.
Do you get my sunglasses from your car?
I'll go get mine for you.
No, they're in your. They're literally.
I took them in.
Oh.
Yep. Hey, you can go get them. It's unlocked.
No,
Okay. Okay, so here we go. Bottom of the third. Bancroft advances on a pass ball, so he's in scoring position there at second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball outside. We're going to have a full count to Danielson with 1 out. Surprising out. Thank you to the 8 of you viewing. As Danielson is going to poke one. And here we go. Snowball fight has ensued. Danielson pops it down the third base line. The third baseman, who had that ball go through the wickets earlier, tries to chase him down. And Bancroft, in returning to second base, causes the third baseman to overthrow. And the ball goes straight to right field. And it lands 10 feet from the nearest Mustang. So Bancroft gets up off the ground and scores from second to make it a 5-1 game. Meanwhile, amidst the snowball fight, Danielson will get credited with the hit and advances to second. Now Ian Nelson grounds out right back to the pitcher. Which will bring up batter 1 of 3 in the left-handed hitter Valley of Despair. This is interesting. Danielson with a huge lead at third. He might try to score on a pass ball. I'd love to see that. You can see him on the left of your screen. Great job getting into the secondary there. Yep, he's thinking score. And he's got the speed to get there. Ethan's dad still holds the 7th grade discus record at Ames Middle School. That translates pretty well to speed on the base path. So Joey Franzen up to bat. Joey had a nice hit earlier. Takes a strike there though. Joey's sister running her freshman year of track at the University of Iowa. Said to have been lifting weights next to Caitlin Clark a few times. Franzen will foul one off. There's a big run there for Bancroft to score from second. Ames has scored every single inning. Still not blowing the doors off anything though. Ball right down the middle but low. Brings up a full count. 2 outs. Bottom of the third, Ames leads 5-1. Ethan Danielson on third. Ray Moore on deck. Franzen stays alive, fouls it back. He'll see pitch 7. Let's go, Joey. High temperature today only reached 47 degrees. Wind chill in the 30s. Franzen will see pitch 8. Great at bat here. Franzen does go down on strikes as Ames only manages 1 run that inning. They'll send Finn Burrell back to the mound in the top of the 4th, up 5-1. Okay, so we're in the top of the 4th here. Ames leads 5-1. Burrell back on the mound. Colton Hibbing there in short doing the Al Bundy, putting his hand in the pants to keep it warm. There's going to be a hit right at Danielson. Danielson will go to second. Hibbing will try to turn 2 and almost does. But nevertheless, a good-looking double play from Ames Storm as they get the runner from first out.
Hey, let's go. Let's
So compliments all the way around. We got Ray Moore in left field now. Landon Dahlberg still in center. Dexter Erdman, I have not seen him move. Oh, there he is. We have signs of life. Dexter Erdman is rocking and rolling in right field there. Deerdorf at first, Danielson at second, Hibbing at short, Bancroft at third, Burrell back on the mound. Gonna try to go 2 scoreless innings if he can. There's a dribbler, and Burrell says, I'll take that ball before it rolls foul and get the easy out. So Burrell, 2 outs in less than 10 pitches. DCG runner on second as he and Colton Hibbing share a laugh together about something. This is number 40 for DCG. Last name Huron. Beautiful pitch from Burrell. He is cruising. Ahead in the count. Ames hoping to get out of the 4th here. Preserve the 4-1 lead and go add to it. There's a second strike from Burrell, who is just cruising. Good job, Finn. Wind is picked up. Temperature starting to drop. Good stop by Jace Greenlee. He's still going to try to go to third. We're going to have a play at the plate. Nice backup from Colton Hibbing there. Ray Moore also coming in from left field on the backup there. Good job all the way around. So it'd be nice for Finn if we could get him a second straight scoreless inning. And he strikes him out. So Finn Burrell, if you would have told me before the game who'd have more scoreless innings, Burrell or Nelson, never would have guessed Burrell, but we'll take it. Great job.
Yes! This is part of it. Not just when you're on deck and you get hit. You got to pay attention. If someone throws 4 straight balls, the on deck batter, guess what you have automatic? Takes up. We are not going to swing the bat until that pitcher throws a strike. In the middle of an inning, they switch pitchers. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to take until that pitcher throws a strike. We all know pitching. It's the hardest thing to do is come into a game, right? Especially in the middle of an inning. Make them throw strikes. Don't help them out. All right, let's go. Get bats. Let's go, bats.
Great job, Finn.
Hey, get the ball in your glove. Get your stuff together. Get ready to roll. Get ready to run around those bases.
Okay, here we are, bottom of 4. Minutes into the game. This is Ray Moore up to bat. Ray came into today leading the team in walks. A valuable asset in that sometimes you do just want to burn pitches from the other pitcher. Sun poking out, wind null right now. There goes Ray Moore doing Ray Moore things. He fouls that one off, and he'll see a 5th pitch of the at-bat. So great job at pitching there by Finn Burrell in the top of the 4th. He's very encouraged. 11-pitch inning was all that was. And Ray Moore is going to go down on strikes. I'll bring up Jace Greenlee, our number 10 hitter in the 11-man lineup. Greenlee takes a ball. Ames will play tomorrow, of course. We don't know the times. Usually, if you end Saturday 1-1 and you score more runs than your opponents, which currently Ames has scored 6 today, their opponents have scored 6. Is that right? No, Ames has scored 7 today, their opponents have scored 6. Typically, good rule of thumb is if you split your games, or of course win them both, but then if you split them and you outscore your opponents those 2 games, you'll make the gold bracket. Greenlee takes hit by pitch, so Greenlee is having the most amazing of days today. He is 0 for 0 with 4 successful He has reached base all 4 times he's been up to bat. So he's now at first with just 1 out. Dahlberg wisely holds off that one. Great pitching. Eli Wilson here for DCG. Good little pitcher. Good little rock back. Dahlberg holds off that one. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of 4. Dahlberg on first, top of the order, coming around the corner with Elijah Deerdorf. The umpire was, wow, surprised that was a ball. 3-1 to Dahlberg. Dahlberg hits it to the moon and hits it fair in the neighboring field. Unless they want to sprain their ankle like Rookie of the Year, better get that one back in, and they do. All right, so here we go, full count to Dahlberg. And unfortunately, ball right down the middle there. So Elijah Deerdorf up to bat, top of the order. Who do we got on second base there? That's Jace Greenlee, of course. Jace, 1,000% of the time gets on base. Deerdorf takes one high. There is no formula, no science to outscoring your opponents during the day, but just again, if that rule of thumb held true, Ames has scored 7 today, opponents have scored 6. Calls that one low for ball 2. And that one high for ball 3. So Deerdorf with a 3-0 count. Hank the Tank. I think he went to my car to warm up. You can go over there if you want. Yeah. Huh? You can just, my car's the closest one. That black car. If you want to go over there, buddy. Okay, so Deerdorf garners a 4-pitch walk. Quite surprising after the pitcher had struck out Moore and Dahlberg. We have a meeting at the mound here. 2 outs.
You got this next?
Greenlee with plenty of speed to score from second if Erdman's able to make good contact. That one's right down the middle. Interesting, in that huddle there the team had, Greenlee was talking about making the pitcher pitch to you. Boys have seen a couple of pitches right down the middle and not jumped on them. So now we've got 2 strikes on Erdman. Erdman number 2 on the team and on base percent, not counting Jace Greenlee, who has only played 2 games. Erdman will outrun that one. And that'll bring up Colton Hibbing with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Let's go, Colt! This would be a great time for a hit one over the left fielder's head. Left fielder's pretty close. Boy, Hibbing takes one right. I don't know, a little bit inside, I suppose, but and Hibbing looks at a second one without swinging.
I like you. And I'm not forced to do anything. Besides not physically attack you, so. And that's just
Boy, I don't know what was going on there. Three strikes, looking at them all. So, Ames is rendered scoreless in the 4th, and we'll go to the top of the 5th here. So top of 5 here. Ames leads 5-1. Burrell gets the party started with a strike. Follows it up with a ball. 1-1 the count. No changes to your defense.
3 steps left.
There's a second strike.
Hey, come on, Gaff. Come on, bud. Come on, Gaff.
There you go, bud. There you go.
Hey.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Burrell, a very quick trigger. 83 minutes into the game, top of 5. Good attempt at framing that one there by Greenlee. It's a big pitch here. Be nice to get that leadoff out, obviously. Top of the lineup coming up for DCG. There is a shot right at Colton Hibbing, who stabs it for the out. It's good for his confidence, and good for Finn Burrell's confidence well.
To back up. He'll get to second base in time if he needs to.
Job, Colton.
Come on, Roy.
Hey, left side be ready.
And Burrell back on top here. 0 balls, 1 strikes.
Hey.
1 strike. Ball inside, 1-1 the count, 1 out, top of 5. 47 degrees right now. Strike 2 from Burrell, who is working on a 3-inning scoreless outing here.
Everybody creeping.
You know, really cool, but Ames High School made the state championship game last year, and of course, you know, in order to do that, you got to win 2 games in 3 days leading up to it. In order to do that, you got to have a lot of pitchers, and everybody on this team pitches. Way to go, Finn! So Burrell just absolutely cruising. Strikes out the leadoff batter for DCG. Ball inside. Ball high. Ball low. So 3-0. Ames looking to get their 2nd win of the year. It's going to be a 4-pitch walk.
Hey, 3-hole here.
Hey,
You ready? First
It's going to be a 4-pitch walk to
Get it out. Every time the ball's hit, get it out.
the number 2 hitter.
Kai. Come on, right. Good eye. Good eye.
Ball inside. 1-0 the count. 6th straight ball from Burrell.
Hey. Hey.
Deep breath, Finn.
All right. Come on, 1. Be an athlete and compete up there, 1.
There's a nice pitch.
Gotta get that glove over.
Let's go. Let's go.
There's a shot right in the gap.
Right here! Get over here! Watch the throw!
So nice hit.
Henry.
sounded better than it looked.
Hey, nothing hurt. They hit the ball, you're right over here because you have to back up one of the two bases. You gotta see where the ball is gonna go there, all right? Hey, nothing hurt here. I'm going right there. First and second, you're right.
Two out.
So for the second straight inning, Burrell faced with runner on third.
Oh boy.
Throws a ball there. Runner's on the corner.
Go, 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 Kai, go! Go, Kai, go!
Good backup by Ray Moore. Great backup by Ray Moore there. So 1 run scores from third on the pass ball. And then the runner from first advances to third.
Hey!
Ball high here.
Really
This is
good.
the number
Way to leave it
4
up there. Really good.
hitter.
Come on. Go. No, 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 no. Hey, way to read it. Way to read it. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Hey!
So 2 outs, runners on the corner. Ames leads 5-2, top of 5. Coming up on 90 minutes here.
Ryder, bring me. Come on, kid.
Hey, we're moving on the ball. Let's go.
Get off. Get off. You're good. Get off. Go.
There's a shot, but that's right to Dexter Erdman, who makes the catch, and we get out of the inning. Only 1 run, so good job by Erdman. Ames has gotten out of a lot of innings today. Runners stranded.
Back up here. You grab it first. Grab back there. Ben, wait to buckle down, get a little throw over. Need to. Hey, let's just score some runs and put this thing to bed, right? Let's go. Go. Runs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Run!
The reason I was talking to you
Lots
is
of
if they go
Jax, is that you out there in left? Jax, is that you in left?
Okay, 5-2. And then if we hit for about 8 minutes, it's game over. This is harder said than done.
Hey, here we go. Be ready. Hey, you need it.
Okay, so we're in the bottom of the 5th. Ames leads 5-2. Normally it'd be a 7-minute game, but they call it after 100 minutes. We're in minute 92 right now, so if Ames can hit for 8 minutes, that'll be all she wrote. We are seeing a new pitcher. For Finn Burrell. And Burrell sees a strike. There's a second strike for Burrell. So 2-2. Full count.
Good place for that. Get him to swing. He's on the take, right? Just throw it to him. Don't walk him. Let him hit.
And Burrell's going to draw a walk. That was an odd at bat. 2 balls, then 2 strikes, then 2 balls. So Burrell makes it to first base. Thank you to the 10 of you following along. Graydon Bancroft steps into the box here as Burrell takes off for second. And Burrell is in with a stolen base. Ball outside there.
Deep breath. Deep breath between pitches. Breathe.
Burrell on second. Nobody out. Pitcher doing us a favor, stepping off the rubber. Serves as a nice stall tactic. And there's a hit right up the gut for Bancroft, who's having a real nice day at the plate. For the second straight time, he hits it so hard to the center fielder. The center fielder is able to get it back into the infield before Bancroft reaches first base. So Ames off to a good start. The law firm of Burrell and Bancroft both reach. This sets up a stolen base opportunity for Bancroft. But we've got a pop-up, so now Bancroft's got to go back, and does, as Ethan Danielson flies out.
Way to call it! Way to call it!
So here's Ian Nelson. Burrell thinks about going. Easily could have made it, but opts not to. Appeared to be a great time for Ian Nelson to get a couple of RBIs.
Take your time and fix the landing spot. Move the dirt around. Where you land. Fix it.
Two count to Nelson.
There you go.
Oh, my mistake. It was 2-1, so now it's 2-2.
Up and over the plate. Break the grand. You got this.
Nelson fights it off. He'll see pitch 6. Bottom of 5. Ames leads 5-2. Burrell on third, Bancroft on second. about 3 minutes away from the time rule. Ball outside. And we got a full count. That ball's outside as well. So this pitcher has the all-time worst body language.
All right, Joe. Here you go, Joe.
It'd be great to, it'd be great if Joey could hit a grand slam here or something, just to widen our run margin of victory. That helps for the tournament tomorrow. Franzen takes a strike. On deck, Ray Moore. He'll be followed by Jace Greenlee. Oh, look at this. Finn Burrell's going to try to score from home. So Burrell scores from third. Could have been called out for failure to slide. Some of the parents are having a laugh because we've all bought our kids these $50 sliding mitts. Of course, you're not supposed to slide headfirst into home plate anyway, but Burrell is in, steals third base. Now they're going to call the 100-minute rule. So there we go. Ames gets their second win of the year by a margin of 4 runs, 6-2. Thank you for the 10 of you that chimed in. We'll get a look at these guys as they come back happy. Way to go, ladies.
Hey, before we pack up, real quick, come out here. Come out here.
Right
Right
here.
here before we pack up.
Brady, get your bum out here.
Hey, that was a good, solid game of baseball. Okay, we had some innings where we had some adversity, bases loaded, worked our way out of it. Good job pitching, you guys. Hey, we left 2 of our best pitchers on the shelf for tomorrow. Okay, and frankly, everybody who pitched today, you're eligible to pitch tomorrow. Okay. Now I'm going to look at pitch counts, but just know we managed well today. We did. We managed really well, guys. That was one of the more complete games of baseball I've seen us play in a long time. Okay. Never did the wheels fall off. We put up a couple innings with runs. That was a great game. Okay, let's take that in tomorrow. Let's all win a bunch. All right. I heard it's supposed to be 90 degrees tomorrow.
No, it's supposed to be the same.
No, it's,
I heard,
it's
right? Right? Who can confirm that? Yeah, see that? It is 90 degrees too. Hey, what's one thing you saw someone do well today? I'll name the first one. Dex? First Dex. Great job catching that fly ball, getting us out of that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What do you got, Jace?
Finn pitching.
Yeah. Where is Finn? Right there. Good work, yes. For someone who rarely pitched last year, only when he needed him, has already come in twice and pitched some solid innings for us. Guys, we got a lot of jars on the shelf from pitching this year. That makes me happy. We're going deep. What do you got, Greg?
I saw Eli save me on that stretch that he had.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Jordan.
Absolutely. Dex?
Graydon doing really good base running.
That felt like an eternity. Seriously, I'm waving. I'm like, is he here yet? Is he here yet? Let's go.
I felt so slow rounding third.
You looked really slow.
I saw Jace make two.
Yes. Yeah, those top ones behind you, good work on those.
The second one was a little.
Hey guys, for me, you guys did a much better job backing up your throws, all right? We had everyone moving generally on each pitch. Plus, when a play was happening, I saw at least 2 guys backing up. So we're doing a much better job that way too. So way to be engaged in the game.
Yep, your IQ's getting higher already. A lot of physical stuff's important in baseball. You gotta have it, but you also have to be smarter than everybody else. Get right time, right place, all the stuff. Take the pitches when you're supposed to. You're getting smarter. If anything, I'm sure your brains hurt today from all you learned. Right?
Hey, one thing I would say, we need to try not to have take strike threes, all right? We had about 5 today, all right? Once that strike zone gets a little bit bigger on 2 strikes, all right? So I'd rather have you swing and miss, and that's fine. Go down swinging. Let's just not watch that ball go past, all right? Be aggressive, right?
Compete while you're up there.
All right, Joe, you're in the middle. Break us down.
Okay.
Let's go, Joey. M's on me, M's on 3.
1, 2, 3, hey! Good job, guys. Good job.
But that's how you do it.
Okay, there you have it. Good game. We'll see you tomorrow.